Yeah, for tonight too, it's going to remain dry. We'll have cloud cover kind of coming in, and then we might have breaks later on. I'll kind of show that, but all in all, pretty typical temperatures. Low 30s, some areas may get into the upper 20s, but remaining mostly dry. Now for tomorrow, Halloween, we're going to have a lot more clouds, so probably staying in the 40s. That shower, as I'll break it down here, comes more into the afternoon, but there's an opportunity for something a little bit in the morning time frame. But all in all, a little bit below average at this point of the year. Now, as we go into the planning of the actual evening hour, as you see Eau Claire, it's really the same story for Eau Claire and La Crosse, really just a little bit of a temperature difference. But the showers, and we're talking very light showers, enough for an umbrella, but it's not going to be a downpour at any time. We'll continue with temperatures lowering back potentially by 39 or 38 as we get closer to 10 p.m. So kind of damp, a little chilly, but all in all, we're not going to see any type of heavy rainfall or gusty strong winds. And for La Crosse, similar story, just about a degree above of what Eau Claire has, may get down to about 42. So light showers, umbrella needed overall, but not much wind and just kind of chilly conditions at all. So it's not great, but there's been years where it's been far worse too. Now, as going to Saturday, we still got a few showers going on continually, more clouds. There might be breaks in the afternoon time frame, still about the mid to upper 40s, so a little bit below average and a little bit colder than what we had for Friday. The shower chance will be far less. For tonight, as I mentioned, a lot of cloud cover coming across. That'll be the big story. The precipitation will hold off. It's that system in the Dakotas I mentioned earlier that's going to start getting closer to the Twin Cities as we get towards the morning and see a little bit of that activity trying to reach points just to the west of Eau Claire. So west of Eau Claire, Menominee down to Rochester, you might see a little bit of rain or a little bit of a mix too. That kind of swings through Eau Claire, and then we'll see more opportunities come after that swings up into the afternoon. So there is an opportunity to see a little bit of showers in the morning for Eau Claire, but it's really the afternoon when you start seeing more of this light showers begin to pop up as this whole thing begins to rotate just south. The best shot and probably the widest coverage will probably be between about 4 to about 8 p.m. with all this light activity, and this will persist. May mix in a little bit later in evening or overnight hours, but not expecting any accumulation with that. But you see by 8 p.m., pretty much widely scattered light showers, and they begin to shift from north to south with a decreasing trend once we get past midnight. Now, rainfall amounts, this is going to be very light amounts. This is through 4 p.m., just under a tenth, and a lot of it will just be several hundredths. Then as we go through the rest of the night, 10 p.m., we're maybe up to a tenth of an inch at some areas, possibly more, but I think everyone will be far less than that. All the way through Saturday at noon, we could possibly pick up mostly maybe up to about a quarter. The good news going Sunday, we're drying out, and then for next week, it's going to be mild, and that means 60s potentially coming back until we get to the end of next week where we have another system that'll be approaching. So it's not perfect Halloween weather, but as you know, 2 years ago we had snow and it was 30s, so it could be far worse too.
Oh yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, we'll take no snow. Thanks, Greg.